How's it, guys? So today was a much requested, it was not very much requested, video about love tips and love advice for Valentine's Day. I put out a little poll on my Instagram and I was like, hey, who wants to hear some love tips? And everyone was like, not us. Boo. Boo. So here are your love tips anyway. I had all these Valentine's Day tips from when I did this little VdaylsDday hashtag thing. I was uploading less than 30-second clips to Twitter, and I've decided for Valentine's Day this year I'm going to compile them all together, and maybe, just maybe, they will help some of you guys out there. These were made 2 years ago, okay, so they are quite cringy, but I think there's still some solid advice in there, so it might help some of you, who knows. So it's the 1st of Feb, and you know what that means. It means Valentine's Day is just around the corner, which probably also means that you have someone special in mind. So I just thought that I would take the opportunity of the 14 days leading up to Valentine's Day to give you guys some love advice. I'm in no way qualified, but I'm going to try and do a tip a day, and seeing as today's the 1st, here's your first tip. Boys can be insecure too. No, just pause. No, pause quickly. Okay. So it's the 2nd of February, which means it's time for tip number 2. You're not afraid of commitment, you're afraid of failure. Good one, eh?
That's a good one.
That's a goodie. Okay, yeah, you can unpause. I'm just going to back myself. Okay, so today is the 3rd of February, which means it's time for your 3rd tip. Don't be too hasty to put a label on your relationship. Oh, I can't remember if I did the thing or not. So today is the 4th of February, and you know what that means. Time for your 4th tip. So sometimes when you're pursuing or courting someone, persistence can be key, but don't forget, there's a fine line between persistence and harassment. So today's the 5th of February, which means it's time for tip number 5. Today's tip is, a successful relationship is not about an absence of arguments, it's about being able to resolve them. So today is the 6th of February. That means it's time for your 6th tip. Getting hurt emotionally is like stepping into an oil slick. It'll take a couple steps for the marks to disappear. Oh, what's that? What's that? Today is the 7th of Feb, which means it is time for your 7th tip. Just because they're nice to you doesn't mean they are nice. Isn't that right, Georgie? Hey? Some people pretend to be dog people, but they're actually cat people.
20-year-old Irish child.
So today is the 8th of February, which means it's time for your 8th tip. Long distance relationships aren't easy, but they do say absence makes the heart grow fonder. So today is the 9th of February, which means it's time for your 9th tip. If they're trying to pressure you into something, they usually have something to hide. Kind of like salespeople, really. So today is the 10th of February, which means it's time for your 10th tip. Sometimes when you're in a long-term relationship, you just need your space, and that's okay. Today is the 11th of February, which means it's time for your 11th tip. As we lead up to Valentine's Day, this is a very important one. Nobody knows how you feel about them unless you tell them. So today is the 12th of February, which means it's time for your 12th tip. A relationship is like a car. It breaks down if you don't take care of it, or it was probably junk in the first place. So today is not the 14th of February, but that doesn't matter. So the whole point of this VdaylsDday thing was basically to get you guys to ask someone out on Valentine's Day. But in reality, you shouldn't think that Valentine's Day is your one opportunity in the year. That's why my final tip to you is not actually a tip, but a message. Why don't you ask that person out today, or tomorrow, or the next day, whenever, but set yourself a deadline and don't leave it to only Valentine's Day. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed those videos. I personally, I have no idea why I decided to share them again. I mean, I really should have taken my opportunity and gotten away with only leaving them on Twitter 2 years ago in the depths of the Twitter archives. But either way, let me know if they helped you. If they didn't, I don't know. Good luck with your Valentine's days. Good luck with all your Valentines. Otherwise, I will check you guys in another video soon. If you're new here and you made it this far, congrats. I do not normally do these types of videos, but maybe check out some of my other stuff. Subscribe, click the bell notification, like the video, leave a comment, do whatever you want. Alright, I'm out. Enjoy Valentine's Day.